In the Brotherhood, we have an uncle. The uncle is your mentor. You are the apprentice. In other cases, we get written material to read, and sometimes we can't take that written material out. We have to memorize it. There was one lesson. This was a particular lesson that was really a lesson on one particular subject, and it was luck. And I remember having my uncle call me up and saying, I need you to meet me down in Marblehead Neck. There was Marblehead Neck on the North Shore of Boston. And I would get on my bicycle because I was too young. I couldn't drive. And I would go down to meet him. And today people would think this is all funny. You know, this old guy's meeting this young kid. But it was outside on a park, actually behind a castle in Marblehead Neck. And I was sitting there on this one particular day and he said, are you lucky or unlucky? I says, well, sometimes I'm lucky, sometimes I'm unlucky. He says, would you like to be lucky all the time? I says, but luck is random. He says, look. He always would say that. He would always say, look. When I would ask a question in the Brotherhood, my uncle, my mentor, my teacher, my coach, my master would sometimes give me an answer, but most of the time would start off by saying, look. Where do you look for the answer? You look within. All the answers are within. This was part of the training. So I would look, and I would see, physically see in my mind's eye, through the third eye, if you will, or sense, or have a sense of knowingness, or have some intuition. And I looked and I said, I don't know, because I was confused. Was I making something up? Was I just creating something out of my imagination? I didn't know. And he said, well, you think about it. I'll see you next week. That was the first meeting about luck. And I thought about it all week, and I thought, are some people lucky or some people unlucky? And I kept on thinking, luck is random. Luck is random. Some people are lucky. They hit the lottery. They don't hit the lottery. Some people win a contest. They don't hit a contest. I've seen people, I'm thinking, in TV, they play the slot machines and they hit it. That's random. They got lucky. They hit the slot machine. They got lucky. They hit the lottery. They got lucky. And that has to be random. So I went back the next week and I said, I'm convinced luck is random. He said, okay, could luck be not random? Could you actually create your own luck? So I thought. I said, I don't know. He said, look. I said, I don't know. I'll see you next week. So now I went back and I thought, okay,